Hello there, it's Lona. It's Friday, so we're going to do a foodie Friday on the hashtag. I saw that trending. I cook a lot. Well, I try to cook a lot. It's cheaper, and a lot of things I do. It's the art of something something. So this one is like an art of food. So basic fried rice. Fried rice, what it is, it's one day old rice. So if you go order Chinese next time and it's not 15 minutes, it's 10, no, 15 minutes, 10 minutes. Well, what's New York? New York is 10 minutes. No, in Florida is 15 minutes. We'll be debating on that. So overnight rice, what it is, because on the new steam rice, when it's hot, it is hard to separate it, and that's what make, well, the basic of all fried rice is that how you separate the eggs and the rice itself. Okay, so we have a wok right here, and I would rather have, I'm actually gonna do an extremely low and using a really light oil. I do like my sunflower oil. It gives it like a little fiery taste, fiery. And then also this one actually have a very high omega-6 on it. On my stir fry, like peanut oil and all that. There's like different kind of oils if you are doing like a Mongolian fiery um, stir fry, So, but on fried rice at the beginning, on the first step, we want it to be like the lowest possible because we actually doing the rice first. Now, now when you throw something in, just like when you fry something, if it's not kind of like whatever, you just want to add a little bit. Okay, so we did 4 eggs, and as I'm waiting for this, just want everybody to kind of know what fried rice is. It's kind of like pizza for Italians. It's a kitchen cleaner. So today we are cleaning out the rice and some asparagus. And this one, actually, I'm going to tag this to Angeli. She's actually from, she's Indian, like dark Indian from Africa, South Africa. So we came up with this, right? Okay, now this is a tortilla sauce. So, my boyfriend actually have some leftovers. Right, look, honey. Some leftover tortilla sauce, okay? So, and this is actually, we realized that was like the our own thing of fried rice for taste. Now, if you are doing something, okay, so you see that it's a little bit doing that right now. But in the meanwhile, usually I would have done it with another, with the same, but just because we don't have much time right here, so I'm gonna go ahead and start. Your meat, always do your meat separately and do it first before everything. So let's do the meat over here so we can start the rice. So with the meat, I always do the highest because of the electric stove. I don't like slow. I don't know. Maybe just a Mongolian thing. So now this is starting. So what? And then you will kind of hear. I'm gonna move this camera closer, so you will probably start hearing this. So you can kind of like, I play with this a little bit. So this is now on a center, just a center on a number 2. So you don't want that sit in the oil, not doing anything, but you don't want it like high because otherwise you're gonna get it all stick in the bottom. And one thing when you do rice, always fluff them. That's always the boyfriend job. Go fluff the rice. All right, so we got the chicken right here. And everything is just proportionate because the however amount of the rice, you know. I never actually prepare the fried rice as a main course. Again, it's always a kitchen cleaner for me. So so as we're waiting for this to sit over, I'm gonna see. I need a taller tripod so you can actually look into what I'm doing. Ah, there we go. And that will be better. There. There. I know, I'm gonna get a computer soon, so it has the external encoder. Yep. So now with me, what I do is I like to just let it sit for a little bit. So now you probably have, because without fire, open fire, so I play with the temperature and you just have to, you know, what's my spatula? Really, like people have like all those little things, like all I need is a spatula. So this is getting too hot now. And that's the meat. See what this is? You kind of want to get the oil in a little bit of a sizzling. You're not really cooking it. Okay. So kind of like in a way lightly what's that called? Lightly kind of like seeping through all the rice. All right. So as you see, the oils are dry from the bottom. What I like to do is what you do next is actually make a little circle right here. You see in the middle, and then you add some more light oil. Okay. So what this does in a wok is so it sits and it sets it aside. So in the middle you're cooking the thing. So I'm gonna actually turn this up to like a medium high, and then do my chicken right here. And in the same time, I'm actually gonna put my asparagus. The asparagus, I like it as I was baking it, but I didn't like the bottom as I bake it. I think it needed more time. So this is the kitchen cleaner part of the veggie part of it. So I'm actually gonna throw this into my chicken. So now as this heating up in the middle, you already have your eggs beat up. Okay. So that is when you pour. This is the important part. Your circle, your kumbaya circle. This is where you put your eggs. Do not touch it. Let it do a little bit. So that is when that art comes in. That what I like about it. So right now, what I would do is really just salt and pepper. Anyways, not much, you know, whatever. Oops. You shouldn't have to do a lot of seasoning. There's not a lot of seasoning. And plus, we're going to do the tortillas seasoning. So actually, well, as we talk about it, I'm going to actually put some of this in the chicken with this asparagus. Now, so what that does with the chicken now, from the beginning, let's turn it back up high. It has that kind of like a grill on the surface, but then it's still cooking. So I turn it back up high, and then I'm actually using a lid because the asparagus needed that. And usually I like to cook with whatever that is drinking, and then you know you can have. Thank you for watching. Whatever that I'm drinking, whether tea, alcohol, whatever, beer, you know, because that's when you need that steaming going on. Okay, so now as as this is starting, so you're gonna, now you can start turning. So you kind of have like a almost like a scrambled egg going on. I think with stir fry or whatever, I think it all really relies into the timing, the temperature control, and the texture of everything. Because like for example, fried rice, you want that eggs, right? But then you also want your rice envelope by eggs. So as actually in the middle right here, I think this is the quite of an important one right here. This is the time to actually mix the rest of the rice in. And this is when you kind of like chop all that up, so it's not like an egg bouillon, okay? So over here it's cooking really well. And as it's too watery, leave the lid open. So you see it's not sticking. There's no sticking on it. And I am pretty much done here. And so I should just be done with it. So my boyfriend can turn back his TV as I'm doing this live. And then I will post the picture. So again, it is, right? So let this cook, let this cook. Oh, another thing that I want to add, and it's a chia seed, not chai, but chia seed, and that will be on another episode. Actually, I grounded some of this. So because I used to use what's the stuff that I used to thicken stuff? Cornstarch. But instead of cornstarch, this, oh my goodness, this is like a superfood. So when there's like, instead of sauce, the moisture from your food is the sauce. I guess that's the Cantonese style, I guess. Salt and pepper is usually, that's all we need. I mean, you see how everything just kind of, all the moisture soaked up, okay? So, oh, we're still going this way here. So turn this back to low. So you see there's like some like kind of burning, but part of it. So we are on, actually, how long has it been? So we can see that will be exactly how long. So turn the chicken off now. All right, so now, lastly, turn it back to medium high, I think, because the moisture is going in. So this is the last of the tortillas. So that was like what? One of it, And then we save these jars. And thank you, love, for saving the jars, because definitely they're great for, even leftovers or whatever. So all the tortilla sauce. What did you use the tortilla sauce for? Not for chips, for wraps, right? We're doing fried rice. So I think I don't even have to stop it. So at the end, the chicken part. All right. Oops. Mr. Closer. We are done. So after I turn it off, I keep stirring. I think one of the most important thing is keep stirring. So because what happen is the steam. So you want that like slowly come down, and you want to make sure the separation, because otherwise then they will just cook the rice. So it fluff it up, So that's important. So keep fluffing, keep turning it. That's what they call it. Keep turning it. Oh, that smells good. And I don't know. I don't really taste it. I don't think the asparagus end was. Let's try that. Because whoever that you're serving, if you have something funky, you're like, okay, just pick out all the green little ones. All right, the rest of it is good. Wow, actually, It worked out good. I think because of the steaming of it. So it's like it's awesomeness. Awesomeness. So this is all what, like 15 minutes right here. Fried rice. Oop, let's see. So overnight fried rice. That's with some leftover. This is like kind of like little tube, right? Leftover some asparagus and oh wow, oh my, it tastes really good. Some chicken and yep, that's it. But you see how the eggs are, you can see the chunks of eggs, but then it's also envelope and everything. All right, let's eat. Okay, I'm not still not ending this. This is funny.